Hello everyone and welcome back. Today I will be reviewing the film The Friend from the 2024 New York Film Festival. The Friend is directed by Scott McGee, written by David Siegel, Sigrid Nunez, and Scott McGee, and stars Naomi Watts, Bill Murray, Carla Gugino, Constance Wu, and Ann Dowd. This is a The Friend movie review and there will be spoilers. If you like our movie reviews, please like this The Friend film review and subscribe. Once subscribed, click the bell notification box to be instantly notified of new reviews. Please also consider supporting us through a channel membership or by becoming one of our patrons on Patreon at patreon.com/FilmBook. And now, The Friend movie review. Naomi Watts delivers her most heartfelt performance to date in director Scott McGee's truly moving drama, The Friend. This is a powerfully rendered story which appears on the surface to be a tale of a woman who befriends a dog, but it is so much more than that. The film deals with issues of friendship, depression, suicide, and the quest for happiness, and does so in an inspired way that sets the movie apart from any other movies that were made about the bond between a human and a canine. As the film opens, we meet a writer/creative writing teacher named Iris and her close friend Walter. In barely just a few minutes into the movie, Walter dies through suicide, and this leads Iris to meet a Great Dane dog named Apollo. Walter thought it would be good to leave Apollo to Iris, but Iris lives in a rent-stabilized apartment where dogs aren't allowed. She finds herself torn between trying to keep the dog and finding another home for it. The Friend explores Iris's life as she copes with the tragedy of losing Walter and interacts with characters played by fine performers such as Carla Gugino and Ann Dowd. However, the heart of the movie is found in the bond Iris forms with the appealing Apollo. Anyone who has had a bond with a pet will find this movie relatable. The loneliness of Iris's day-to-day life is somewhat complemented by her ability to take care of Apollo, but her time with the dog could be limited as she soon gets a notice that an eviction process has been initiated. Iris can't really afford a more extravagant place and has managed to get by due to the lower-than-average cost of her rent. This film could sound predictable, but it takes a turn on its latter half that truly sets it apart from other similarly themed pictures. Bill Murray appears in scenes in this film even though his character dies right at the beginning. Walter took his own life and didn't seem to comprehend the consequences of the fact that people loved him and would miss him. Iris is given a constant reminder of Walter every day she is with Apollo. The movie gets very creative when it takes a sharp turn towards the conclusion. We see an imaginary scenario where Iris and Walter discuss Iris's idea regarding the selfishness that suicidal people possess when not taking into consideration their loved ones before acting. Walter humorously replies, "In my defense, I was suicidal." Murray plays his role really beautifully as a man who was tormented yet seemed funny and friendly. One can't help but think of the fact that people like Robin Williams have taken their own lives, yet appeared perfectly fine on the outside. The scenes towards the end with Murray and Watts is like watching great acting in motion as Watts and Murray play off each other masterfully with some of the best acting either of them have ever done before. Murray has only several minutes of screen time in The Friend, but one won't be able to look away whenever he's on the screen. Without having looked at the potential Best Supporting Actor candidates this year, I can easily say Murray has never been this good on screen before. Watts is nothing short of perfect. She makes us believe in Iris and in her cause to keep Apollo, despite the odds, which seem stacked against her. When she goes to a shrink to try and get a referral to make Apollo her emotional support animal, Watts makes us feel her pains and passion in a performance which is simply a wonderful piece of acting. Apollo has a likable personality. He's a large dog and his size sometimes makes him hard to manage. It's fun watching scenes of Watts' Iris trying to deal with him in the initial stages after she first inherits Apollo. A hilarious scene has Iris throwing out a big bag of poo. This movie, however, is much more than a film with jokes about a big dog. It's a story of the way animals get us through the hard times in life by being loyal and present as human beings may enter and exit our lives at any given time without notice. Apollo is there for Iris in everyone else's absence. Walter was a good man. Murray makes us like him, and the film focuses on the fact that even though Walter took his own life, he didn't mean to hurt anyone else. He loved Iris, and the dog is a gift to her that offers her the stability Walter could not provide in his life. The Friend is a very emotional and quite memorable film. It's very, very enjoyable to behold. When Iris gets to offer Apollo something of a better life towards the end, there will be genuine tears from the audience. It's hard to admit a movie made you cry, but The Friend is so earnest and honest in the way it presents its story to viewers that it's impossible to feel manipulated by the writers and filmmakers. Instead, one comes away from this film with a better understanding of the human condition and the people who enter our lives just long enough to change it forever. This is one of the most touching films of the year and should not be missed. And that brings us to the conclusion of this The Friend movie review. I would love to hear your thoughts on it below in the comments section. If you liked what you heard during this review, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. Please also visit and subscribe to our podcast channel at FilmBook Podcast on YouTube. If you would like to get FilmBook's articles delivered to your inbox, sign up for our daily newsletter or download our Android FilmBook app for instant notifications. You'll find links to both in the description and on our website FilmBook. That's film-book.com. Thanks for dropping by, and I'll see you next time.